Yeah, just as soon as that clip got cut off there, I actually ended up going down, so. But I wish I would have known about that sooner, because getting the first 2 shotguns gold was not easy, and I still have to get the 3rd one gold. I don't want to say it was hard, actually. It was more so just time-consuming and annoying. But right now, this is the challenge that I gotta do. I actually just got gold on this gun, like, 3 minutes ago. So I'm just getting Bloodstone now, so the 20 or more consecutive kills. Yeah, you guys get the idea. So I should be able to get that for every AR in this video alone. And then I'll kind of give like an update on what I'm looking at as far as what I have gold and everything. Oh, okay, there's Bloodstone. All right, sweet. So I'm not going to click on all the guns and show off that I have gold on everything. I mean, I do. You can just take my word for it. It's not a lot. But right now, every AR is gold, obviously. I got bored when I was doing shotguns, so I went and got the MPC 25. That's like very, very close to being done. I just have to get the 10 rapid kills or whatever, or 15, whatever it is. It's the final challenge to get it gold. First 2 shotguns are gold. M10 Breacher, Echo 12, that's gold. I haven't even started the Akita yet, and that's it, to be completely honest with you. So I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, call it 7 for that SMG. 8, 9. I have 9 weapons gold, so I'm almost a third of the way done with this. And now I've just barred myself completely from playing multiplayer until I finish this, because for some reason, mentally, I just can't go into it. Like, I promised myself that I was going to finish out this challenge, so now I have to. But let me go in. I'll go ahead and get the, let's just do the AK-27 just because. Low-key, this camo right here, I got the Vault Edition. I'm pretty sure that's why I have this camo. But this camo's fire. All right, then we can hop back in here. I'm not going to lie. It's starting to get like a little bit brain-numbing doing this. Oh, hold on, before I even get in. This is what the stats look like so far. So I don't know if I'm about to get flamed for this, for the amount of playtime that I have and the amount of guns that I have gold. Like, I truly don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this as quick as humanly possible, but exfil ratio, critical kill ratio got destroyed when I was doing shotguns. But 11 hours 22 minutes so far. So if I'm almost a third of the way done now, in theory, this challenge should take me about a day and a half. But I already know for a fact that when I get to snipers, marksman rifles, those 2 alone are going to slow me down a good bit. And then the hardest thing is going to be the melee weapons. That's going to take me such a long time. And I really should have banged those out first, but I don't have the fortitude for it. I don't think I used that. Nah, that's fine. I'll leave that in. But then highest round that I exfilled on was 41. I know in my last video I said that past round 26, it's basically useless to keep going. That's been bumped up a little bit. Round 31 is kind of where your gun starts to become worthless. Anything above 38, it's not even worth staying in the game. Like, I bought ammo like 7 times in the last round. I was using kill streaks and everything. If you're going for camos, it doesn't make sense to stay in the game past round 31. But once I'm done with this, I kind of want to. I don't know how much fun it would be to watch, so maybe I'll record it, but I'm not 100%. I kind of want to see what the absolute highest round that I can get to is on farm. And I feel like I could easily get to around like 100 plus, which I know in like World at War, Black Ops 1, even Black Ops 3, that's like unheard of. But ever since Cold War, like ever since everything kind of changed with zombies, you could just go for longer. It's not like it's not difficult. It's difficult in different ways, like I said in my last video, but it's not impossible. I think more than anything, I'm just gonna get bored because you can only save and quit one time in these games, and then you have to play it out. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you like lose your progress, you just automatically die. Both would be the same thing. I don't know if I ever talked about it. The highest round that I ever got to on like the older Call of Duties, Shinonuma, I ended up at 67. 67! Holy shit. Oh my god, there's no way. On my life, I didn't mean like that is the highest round on that map, and that's the first one that came to mind because that was the first like high round that I ever got to. Oh my god. But I think that ended up taking me, like, everybody knows if you were playing it back then, all you had to do is just run around the one spot. That's not descriptive enough. The only spot on that map where you could train. Obviously, I was playing solo. I think it took me like 7.5 hours or something like that. You got to make sure that you get a lucky enough draw. Oh shit. No. Wait. For whatever reason, my PC thinks it's hilarious to alt tab me out of this game for no reason. It's almost gotten me killed multiple times, and I'm waiting waiting for the time where it actually does get me killed. The quickest way for me to get back in the game is to alt-tab again, and then I have to click on it with my mouse and then hurry up and pause, because it does not pause the game when I do that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I got to 67 on Shinonuma. Haha, 6-7. Buried, I ended up on like round 72 from Black Ops 2, and I genuinely did just quit because I started getting bored, and I knew that I could have just went forever. If you play solo in that, then you can literally, I don't know if it starts to get like straight up impossible or not, but I 1000% could have went to 100, because once you get the paralyzer pack-a-punched and you just sit on top of the roof. Why am I still training these guys? Also, I don't have rampage turned on because I need to get these kills without taking damage, and the zombies attack quick in this game. But you sit on top of the roof, and then if you start getting overwhelmed, I mean, it has unlimited ammo, and you can make yourself fly with it. So you get overwhelmed, you jump off and just reset. You just do that over and over and over and over and over. Dare East on World at War, mind you. This was not on Black Ops 3 where the movement was like good. Solo, I ended up at like 43 there, which that does not sound high, but I can promise you this is before you could buy ammo and shit. Like, if you wanted to buy ammo anyway, you had to use a wall gun and pack-a-punch that, and they suck past round like 20. So you're relying on literally training around the entire map, teleporting and using all of the traps on your way back to the teleporter in the very back of the map. It is not easy. That is not easy. But I think those are like the top 3 that come to mind whenever I think about it. Origins, I really don't know what my highest round is on that. And that was where I started playing zombies with people. I wasn't really playing solo that much anymore. Horizon Drock, we tried to do the Easter egg over COVID like 7 different times. Couldn't get it down. The final step, we just kept dying on it. I got so pissed. Literally up until like 5 a.m. every night, just saying like, okay, this is the run where it happens. And we couldn't get it down. Oh, Mob of the Dead. I think my highest on that was like maybe low 30s. Maybe low 30s. That is like, so that's one of my favorite maps, but that map is hard as shit. Absolute hardest of all time, though. I will not argue this. It's Verrucht. It is absolutely, it's World at War Verrucht. That is the only game, the only map that I remember where the zombies actually outrun you. You cannot outrun them. If you're sprinting, like, look at this. I can outwalk them in this game. And that's how it is on most maps, or at the very least, if you start sprinting, then you can outrun them. Verrucht, nope. And there was no pack-a-punch on that map either. You had perks, but there was no pack-a-punch. And the wonder weapon was just the ray gun. It was normal. No PhD, so you could take splash damage the entire game. There was no way to counter that. And not really anywhere to train. That was a really good map. That's kind of insane that that was the first DLC that ever came out, and they murdered it with that. Okay, I'm at 2 out of 5 right now. Maybe I do have to turn Rampage on. This is just getting like boring. I'm just excited to finish out these ARs at least. I'll feel somewhat accomplished having Bloodstone on something. All right, I gotta really watch it here because I can't take any damage. I'm praying right now that nothing spawns behind me. I think they are. Yep. Thank God for UAV. Still at 3 out of 5. Wait, wasn't I at 2 out of 5 before? Bro, this is all that my videos are gonna be from like now until like 2 weeks from now. It's just gonna be the next, like, hopefully I'm done after like 4 more videos, and then I'm fucking done with zombies, bro. I better have every single perk researched by that time too. That takes forever. I also miss how they did it in Cold War, where you could upgrade perks that way. The way that you would upgrade perks in Cold War was perfect, and also once you upgraded it all the way, then you got every single ability that went with that perk like all at once. In this game, you have to like pick which part of the perk you want to use. I don't know how to explain it properly, but I know that Cold War had the best one because it was like a point system, and it wasn't like fucking impossible to max out perks. I literally just maxed out stamina up after using it for, you saw my stats. All of those games. That's how long it took to get 100% on it. There it is. Bloodstone on the AK. Let's go. All right, time to swap out. AK's done. MX is done. Let's go to the X9 Maverick is really annoying. This is the burst gun, isn't it? Oh, I want this to be over. At least the damage on this gun is kind of insane as far as I can remember. So that does make it a bit easier. Like slouched back in my chair. I feel like such a piece of shit. You can't tell on camera, but I am leaned back. I will say this. As far as resetting my dopamine receptors from like partying and drinking and things of that nature, I feel like this is a great way to do that because it's just boring. For the most part, it's boring. This is, I want to go back to multiplayer. And like, yes, I know I have free will and I know that I can do that, but I'm actively choosing to not. This is a great exercise. Yes, there's Bloodstone. Bang, another one down. Oh, okay. All right, I just finished all the other guns. Didn't take too long, I don't think. But now I'm down to the last assault rifle to get Bloodstone. And I will not have to touch these ARs anymore throughout this entire grind after this gun, which honestly is a little bit disappointing because the ARs were really easy. But I also have SMGs, LMGs. Those will be like just as easy. It's also been a few days since I've been able to let this process, let this register, let my emotions kind of calm back down a little bit. My Baltimore Ravens got absolutely decimated by Cincinnati at home on Thanksgiving, so that's not fun to look at all. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, I do. Obviously, the offensive line is trash. You know, everybody knows that. But to fucking Cincinnati, bro? I get it. It's a divisional game. Like, no matter what, divisional games are tough. It's just the way that it is. But I was full on expecting the game to be close. I was low-key putting a loss down for this game. I just was. The Ravens have been on a 5-game win streak. That had to come to an end eventually, and I did kind of assume, like, it was like a 60-40% chance. Ravens are going to win 60, or 40% chance the Ravens will win, 60% chance Cincinnati was going to win. That was just my gut instinct. But I was at the very least expecting it to be like a brawl, like it normally is. Like a super high scoring, I mean, it was high scoring. We got fucked up. But I was expecting both teams to have like 35 plus. That is not ridiculous to say that either. With both of those teams, normally the Ravens are extremely good offensively, and Cincinnati has they're absolutely insane offensively. But bro, like they are ranked as one of the worst, if not the worst defenses in the entire league, and you're telling me that our offense couldn't do shit with it. I don't understand. And it has nothing, bro, I mean, I answered my own question at this point. It's literally the offensive line. It makes me so upset. It makes me so upset. There was nothing wrong with like the play calling. There was some dropped passes. Yeah, like that's gonna have an effect on things. There was some turnovers. Yeah, that's gonna have an effect on some things. But bro, that was horrible to see. On the bright side for me though, Baltimore is still #1 in the division because Pittsburgh lost, and I was 100% expecting them to lose that game. I mean, going up against Buffalo, that's just, yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna fucking happen. But now we have to play Pittsburgh this coming week, and it's like that I don't know what that game's gonna be. Literally anything could happen with that. I don't have any comments on it. I'm also not accepting any Lamar Jackson slander for what happened on Thanksgiving. I'm just not. I mean, I'm not going to argue back, but it's just, I'm never going to agree with any slander towards his name, no matter what. Unless he actually starts to suck. And yes, I know he had a couple turnovers, but bro, when your offensive line can't stop a shopping cart, it's like pretty hard to do basically fucking anything. So that's my 2 cents on the situation. Still no idea what's gonna happen come postseason. Not even guaranteed, not even close to guaranteed that the Ravens will make the playoffs yet. It also makes no sense how things have just completely swapped from the beginning of the season, where our offense was lighting shit up, and now they can't do anything. But the defense is insane. At first, the defense couldn't do shit, but the offense kind of made up for it. Well, no, it didn't really make up for it. We started the season 1-5, and then we got a couple extra players on defense who have made an enormous impact on the team. But I don't know what's gonna happen now, dude. I just need to get my mind off of that. I can't keep letting it consume me. But check this shit out. Bloodstone on every AR right now. So next up on the list is I just have to get one more shotgun gold, and then I can get Bloodstone on those. And then I don't know what I'm gonna go to. I don't know if I'm going to do SMGs. That's a lot of guns in that category. I might low-key do the LMGs next just because it's going to be super easy, just to kind of keep the momentum going. Marksman rifles. Maybe they won't be as bad as I'm making them out to be. The M8 is a marksman. Is this a burst? A 4-round burst. Okay, the marksman rifles aren't going to be as bad as I thought they were going to be either, because the M8 is in here, which I didn't know that at all. That's sick. So this is really the Warden's the only one that's like an actual marksman rifle. It's like a single fire semi-auto. And then this is a 2-round burst, so that'll probably be a little bit easy too. The snipers are going to be a pain in my dick. I have no idea how I'm going to do those. Pistols. What is the challenges for the pistols is my question. Oh my god, I have to get 1,000 criticals with all of them? Dude, these things better not suck past round like 6 if that's the case. I don't have any of them leveled up either. Like, that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, that is. The launchers, what do I have to do with these? Holy shit, I have to get 1,000 kills with the Bro, I'm in for a long road ahead of me. 20 consecutive kills with these things without taking damage is gonna be impossible. That doesn't sound hard, but the splash damage from this, like, it has to take effect. And I'm gonna run so low on ammo, too. Those are gonna take me a minute, bro. I'm gonna have to bump up my timeline here. There's no way that I finish this challenge out in 2 weeks. Like, there's just no way. And then the knife too, or both the melee weapons, those are gonna be a pain in the ass as well. Oh yeah, I don't know about this. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be hard. Well, that's what I signed up for, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys made it all the way to the end, remember, drop a like, and if you're new here, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week with another update on how things are going in this world. Hopefully, you know, like 50% closer to getting this mastery camo, and then I can head over to multiplayer. Or honestly, I think after that I might end up posting a vlog or something. I think I'm gonna need a little bit of a break. I already want to post one, but no, I'm not letting myself. I'm barring myself from it until I finish this. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.